Booknotic presents the hypnotic superlearning experience inspired by the book The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Go ahead, sit back, relax, and close your eyes. And you can just relax and pay attention to my voice, or just allow your thoughts to wander. And as you sit there listening to my voice, take a nice, long, deep breath in. And hold it for a second. And now, when you exhale, just let yourself relax even more now. That's right. Just relaxing, letting go of all that tension in your body, and just feeling it all just go now. Notice how good it feels. And now allow those feelings of relaxation to continue through the rest of the body, relaxing the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the stomach, arms, and legs. Letting go of all the tension and stress. And just imagine as all your troubles and stress just melts away and disappears, leaving you to feel deeply relaxed and wonderful. That's right. Letting yourself drift deeper and deeper, relaxing so much more now. And as you relax even more physically, you start to relax even more mentally. And the more you relax mentally, the more you relax physically. Because it's such a magical way to feel. Relaxing even more with each breath you take. That's right. Imagine yourself walking into a very safe, magical place. Your favorite natural place, maybe a beach, a forest, a waterfall, a mountain, a park, or whatever it looks like to you. Feeling completely safe, relaxed, and comfortable. And as you look around, you notice all the beautiful things around you, feeling the warmth of the sun and the fresh breeze on your skin, hearing the deeply relaxing sounds of nature. As you start to drift off, feeling even more relaxed now. You can see a perfect spot only 5 steps away, just up ahead. In a moment, you'll walk towards this perfect spot, and with each step that you take, you'll feel a wave of relaxation wash over your entire body, and allow it to, knowing that this will help you to learn faster and remember even more. Now take the first step. 5. You take that first step forward, feeling the wave of relaxation wash over your entire body. 4. Double your relaxation as you go deeper, slowing down your brain waves, helping you to become more creative and more relaxed. 3. Letting go, feeling the entire body become more relaxed, feeling a peaceful sense of freedom in whatever way you want. 2. Relax to even move, drifting deeper and deeper into a relaxed state, ready to learn, absorb, and assimilate new information and wisdom, both at the conscious and subconscious level. 1. With the next final step, you'll arrive at the perfect spot, that very safe place of tranquility and relaxation, ready to upgrade your mind with wisdom, knowledge, and action. 0. Welcome to this beautiful place called the super learning state. Now, any suggestions or content from this Booknotic audio that you hear that you resonate and agree with will be absorbed safely and effectively by your subconscious mind for your greatest benefit. Any suggestions or content from this Booknotic audio that you don't resonate or agree with will be completely and safely ignored by your subconscious mind. If you give permission for this to occur, simply nod your head now. Every day, you now realize that doing well with money doesn't depend on how smart you are. It depends on how you behave. You now have a clear understanding and appreciation for why you feel and act towards money, by knowing that your personal history with money largely determines your willingness to take risks and perceive opportunities. Every day you now find it easier and easier to see beyond your personal money wounds, stories, and blockages, to be more resourceful to take calculated risks and identify amazing opportunities. Each day you remind yourself to never risk something important to you for something that is of lower importance to you. You know that wealth can easily be created by focusing on generating good, small returns and allowing these to compound over time into extraordinary results. You now realize that you need to foster and protect your survival mindset, realizing that no amount of returns is worth the risk of getting wiped out completely. You now easily make quick and good decisions, knowing that you can be wrong half the time and still make a fortune, because you clearly understand that it's very normal for most things to fail and for most decisions to be wrong. You realize that you can still make good yet wrong decisions when you protect yourself from larger losses. You now say to yourself in your own voice, the highest form of wealth is waking up each morning and saying, I can do whatever I want today. The highest form of wealth is waking up each morning and saying, I can do whatever I want today. True respect and admiration comes from being humble. True respect and admiration comes from being kind. True respect and admiration comes from being empathetic to others. You are now more consciously and subconsciously aware that real wealth is unseen. Real wealth is the collection and value of assets and savings that aren't yet converted into the things that you can see. You now easily avoid ego-driven spending, and instead you're driven by freedom-driven savings. You now know that there are many things that we can't control, but that you can control the rate at which you save. Every day you now find it easier to explore opportunities to save even more money. It is now natural and effortless for you to earn good returns, repeating this over a long period of time and allowing compounding to run wild, growing your wealth even more. Just consider how emotional people get towards money. And you now have compassion towards yourself when you don't always act rationally when it comes to money. But you're now always very focused on minimizing future regrets. You're becoming increasingly aware to plan for surprises because the world is often surprising. You now embrace the first rule of compounding, which is to not interrupt it unnecessarily. Every day you now remind yourself that the outcomes you want in life come with a price. Wealth creation with savings requires the price of discipline. Wealth creation with investing comes with the price of declines, doubt, and regret. You now fully embrace the wealth equation that consists of two parts. 1, getting money, and 2, keeping money. You now actively accept the price you need to pay for what you want, and you're willing to pay that price. Day traders play by a different set of rules from long-term investors, and you now realize that people play the wealth creation game based on different timelines and a different set of rules. You now ensure that you avoid taking advice from people that are playing by a different set of rules with different timeframes. You now easily accept that improvements take time, but setbacks can happen in a matter of hours. Setbacks are more memorable because of the nervous system spike that they create. You now say to yourself in your own voice, I remain optimistic that the odds will fall in my favour over time, despite occasional setbacks. I remain optimistic that the odds will fall in my favour over time, despite occasional setbacks. It is now natural and effortless for you to strive for independence, not riches. You strive for independence because this means you only do work that inspires you with people that you enjoy working with. You know that your ability to create wealth and the freedom that this provides you largely depends on your ability to accept the often uncomfortable rules of the game, having the discipline to handle the fears, doubts, declines, and temporary failures and mistakes, as well as saving at the highest rate you can, whilst investing in a manner that allows for your compounding to run wild. You now have a deeper understanding of how to help yourself improve your psychology of money to generate and protect your wealth. And so now, as you process and integrate everything that you've just learned at the subconscious level, just imagine yourself sometime in the near future, maybe next week or next month, a specific time when you would be reviewing your money and wealth situation. See all the things that you would be seeing in that moment, hearing all the sounds you would hear, and just notice all the thoughts and feelings you might also be having as you're about to review your financial situation. You notice how quickly your mind focuses on paying yourself first, as you save as much as you can to ensure that your savings rate is working best for you and your future wealth. And even if the last period of time hasn't been as great for you as you would have liked for it to be, you know that over time, and adhering to your disciplined approach to money, the odds will eventually fall in your favour. You stop and consider all the things that you're thinking and feeling, knowing that you aren't always going to respond logically when it comes to money decisions, but you do remind yourself about the price that you're willing to pay for the outcomes of wealth-driven freedom. And as you consider this, in front of you appears Mickey Mouse, saying to you in his squeaky voice, "Pay the price of entry. Pay the price of entry." You notice a mistake that you've made about something in the past with money, and you accept that by having a survival mindset and never risking something of higher value for something of lower value, it means you can always bounce back. You review the rest of your financial situation with a sense of certainty and calmness, now knowing that you're improving and maintaining a positive and effective psychology of money. Congratulations, you've just completed the super learning of the core principles inspired by the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Now that you've acquired this new knowledge, the next step is to find a way to apply that knowledge in a meaningful way. In a moment, when you open up your eyes, take a few moments to consider what's one action that you could do immediately to implement something that you've learned from this. And whether that's a small or a big task, it doesn't matter. What is important is that you do something. Now, if you feel like you don't have the right time now, that's okay. Make a committed decision that you'll do this at your next available opportunity, because the only way to truly embody what we know is through action and application. And that starts with one small step, even if it only takes you 2 minutes to do it. So go ahead and make that commitment to yourself now, because you have the ultimate power to create anything that you have the commitment to choose. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And with each number I count, you'll come back to wakeful awareness, feeling wonderful, refreshed, and ready to understand and navigate your own psychology of money even better. 1. Start to notice sensation in your hands and in your feet. 2. Start to notice sounds around you and remembering that real wealth is hidden and unseen. 3. Taking a deep, energizing breath, knowing that the price of having the wealth you want is being able to handle volatility, doubt, fear with discipline and patience. 4, take a nice big stretch up and out, feeling empowered to control your behavior even more in alignment with a survival mindset. And 5, open up your eyes, feeling awake, alert, and refreshed, ready to use the concepts from the psychology of money in your daily life and become a wealthy person. Welcome back. Finally, we'd love to hear what you think of our content, so send us an email to support@booknotic.com with psychology of money in the subject line, so you can share your feedback with us. We'd love to hear from you because that helps us to bring you the best learning experience and world-class content inspired by the world's best books. And if any of your friends or family members would benefit from Booknotic, we'd appreciate if you'd let them know about your experience and what it was like, and also encourage them to check us out at www.booknotic.com.